the difference
Don't
in
get me wrong.
quality from this movie from Captain America
Mm.
is mind-boggling.
Thanks for tuning in to the No Clearance Podcast. Now subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy the clip.
No clearance. Yes. So this past weekend, Marvel released this next movie, Thunderbolts.
Mm.
And let me tell y'all, I know I've been saying that Marvel's back, but this really put the stamp on it right here. I ain't even fronting. Like, this movie, hands down, is the best Marvel movie I've seen in a very long time. Like, peak Marvel. Like, it felt like how it used to feel back in the day. Like, it actually felt like a movie that they cared about. Like, where they actually cared about the characters, they cared about the story. It felt like how good the like Black Panther movies are, or the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are, or like Avengers Infinity War, Endgame, like
That
those type
level.
of movies. Yes. Yes, it was that level of good. Like, I'm literally in the theater from the opening first 5 minutes, the first fight scene you see, the way they shot it is different from any Marvel movie. This shit was crazy. Like, the whole opening like monologue that Florence Pugh's given, where she's just basically talking about where she's been in the last couple years, and the fight scene that she's doing on top of that monologue was beautiful. Like, it was just all in the shadows. It was sick as fuck. Everything about the movie, everything they did to get in the group together was done really well. Like, it would reminded me of the first Avengers movie, of how they were all fighting at first and they have to work together to get out of a situation.
Okay.
Every character, I felt like, even the characters you didn't like, they made them likable. Like, they made a U.S. agent from Falcon and Winter Soldier likable. The dude who was the fake Captain America, they made him likable. He sucked. Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp, ain't nobody remember who she is, but they made her likable. And then Florence Pugh, hands down, I think they found their new face of the MCU. That's how good she was.
That's the white woman?
Yes, that's the white woman.
Okay.
That's the new Black Widow. She
Ah.
killed it as Yelena in this movie. Acting wise, she was acted the fucking ass off. Like, the movie had emotion. It actually had themes. It was just like a very good movie. Like, it was, even if it wasn't a superhero movie, it was a good movie before it was a superhero movie. But yeah,
Okay.
it got real deep too. It wasn't like a regular like movie too. It got deep. It had themes of depression, loneliness.
Oh, wow.
That's what that's what I heard. That's
Yeah,
what
and it
folk
was
been
like,
telling me.
it got real deep. It had some great characters. Like, they introduced Bob, who's the Sentry, which is one of the most powerful characters in all of the MCU. So it was really good. What question?
Bob is a what?
He's the Sentry. So he's one of the most powerful characters in all of Marvel.
Okay.
He's kind of like Superman, but like with a twist.
Okay.
So, like, for instance, the difference between the Sentry and Superman is the Sentry has all the powers of Superman, but he can also like has telekinesis and lift things with his mind and blow things up with his mind at the same time, as be super strong and fly and all that stuff.
Okay.
So it's like Superman and Magneto.
No, because Magneto's not telekinesis.
Superman and Professor X.
No, because that's not Professor X's power. Anyways,
all right, fuck it.
It's like Superman. It's like Superman and Jean Grey.
Okay.
Like, he
Okay,
can lift
talk that
stuff
shit.
up with his mind and stuff, and he has a alter personality called the Void, which is like all darkness and stuff, and it brings people into the void. It's interesting how they did it. They didn't have like a true antagonist. Like, there was an antagonist, but like, even at the end, it ended up being not them. They didn't have to punch their way out. They had to like confront their emotions to get their way out.
The antagonist was Bob.
So the antagonist of the movie is Bob, the Sentry, but that's also when he goes to the dark version of himself.
Gotcha.
Like,
This the nigga who in the trailer he got his ass shot up. They was shooting at him.
yeah, that's Bob.
And he was in them old school pajamas. He
was in hospital pajamas.
Got you.
But yeah. Every character was good. Red Guardian was hilarious. Bucky had one of the coolest scenes in the Winter Soldier. Bucky had one of the coolest scenes when he showed up on his motorcycle The action was brilliant. Great movie overall.
So there's one thing I must ask.
What are you gonna ask?
As we know, Thunderbolts had an asterisk next to it.
Yes.
And the rumor around town, Thunderbolts is actually the new Avengers.
Yes. So that's what was revealed. It's not even a rumor. Marvel started dropping posters. They're telling everybody they're the new Avengers.
Well, I saw the white girl revealed it. She took it off the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the reveal at the end of the movie. Spoiler alert, that they're the new Avengers.
So no Captain America on the new Avengers.
Technically, there's a version of Captain America.
This the shit I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
This the shit I'm talking about.
If y'all want me to spoil the movie for you even more,
I'm not watching it in theaters. So
I'm gonna spoil the movie for it even more. So in the end credit scene, they bring up Captain America, Sam Wilson, and he's suing them for the name of the Avengers. And I hated it because they made this nigga like Drake, and it was corny. And why they do Anthony Mackie like that? I don't like that. I don't like that they did that. Why they have to do that? I don't know why they had to do that. I thought maybe they thought it was gonna be funny, but like I don't like it.
That shit ain't cool.
But it's looking like they're gonna make it there's gonna be two different Avengers teams, and they might be going at it. So Sam Wilson has a better Avengers team, and if you think about who's left. If these guys are the new Avengers. But they also hinted at the Fantastic Four in the end credit scene, which I love when they do that, when they have the end credit scene lead to the next movie coming out instead of just leading to some shit that no one ever's gonna know we're gonna see. So like I like that they actually did that because literally the next movie is Fantastic Four, so I like how it led right into it.
Quick question.
Yes.
Oh wait, the ghost shorty, that's a black woman, right?
Yeah.
All right, never mind. I'm out.
I'm screaming.
But yeah, I thought
straight on that. I'm good.
I
I feel like I should support her though.
And yeah, you should.
Nah, they did Mackie dirty. I'm sorry.
They did, but
you know what?
But here's what I was gonna say
Mackie
on that.
dirty.
So this was what I'm starting to realize. Like this is the first movie that they made after their whole upheaval of Marvel when they started realizing their shit was sucking and their shows were sucking. And Captain America was one of the things that they started making before they decided to upheave everything. So since they already started it before they upheaved everything, they couldn't just like scrap it. It would have cost too much money. So they had to stay the way, even though the way was the wrong direction.
Okay.
That's my theory. That's my theory because the way the quality and the difference the difference in quality from this movie from Captain America is mind-boggling.
Don't get me wrong.
Just from the writing alone, like how they wrote the characters was really good.
I get it, but I just be feeling like now mind you, I guess my thing is Captain America wasn't a bad movie. I truly believe it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't bad.
You got to think too. Tyler is skewed because everything black he thinks is phenomenal. And we terribly promoted.
I don't think it was terribly promoted. I think they promoted the best they can because they knew they didn't have a good movie.
Here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. So because they already started staring it in the wrong direction, that's why I think that they had to do it that way because they were already doing it bad.
Though. They did such a great job with Daredevil.
Yeah, but that came after the upheaval.
Yes, but Daredevil was in a very similar situation.
It's cheaper to reshoot a show than a movie.
True.
Hey man, Marv, you
gotta think the numbers. Disney's
fuck
cheap.
All that. Fuck all that.
But I don't hate. But before we get
fuck all that.
But before we get into all this conversation, let me finish what I gotta say on the Thunderbolts before we get too straight, too off, too negatively. The Thunderbolts is bringing Marvel back, and I'm happy to see that they got the new Avengers and they made them likable. They gave everyone a superhero moment, and it was at that moment I realized, oh, they're gonna call them the new Avengers at the end of the movie. They didn't redeem every character who was bad, but they made us cheer for them. They made us root for them.
That's hard.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Woo! That's hard. That's what's up.
I would give it a 9 out of 10, but it only because it wasn't like Avengers level movie. Like it was a regular movie. Like it wasn't like the stakes wasn't too crazy. So I give it an 8 out of 10 just because of that. But other than that, the movie was great. Great way to turn it around. That's all I got to say.
I just don't.
You gotta see the movie.
That's fair.
There hasn't been one person that said the movie's bad.
Turnaround, to give it to say,
this is it.
I'm saying you gotta give it.
This
give
is
it a face.
This is it. Nope, this is it. They fixed it. They're righting the ship. The ship has been righted. There was no way this movie should have been good. No one gave a fuck about these characters.
But that's when they made the best movies.
No, but they don't have James Gunn. James Gunn did that.
James Gunn didn't do Ant-Man.
James Gunn did Guardians of the Galaxy, and Ant-Man movies aren't seen as that popular, aren't that great of movies. They're okay. Everybody loves the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
That's fair. They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Guardians.
This is what it felt like. It felt like one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, we back, baby.
Which is interesting.
We back. We back.
Jalen believes MCU is back.
Marvel's back.
That's what's up, man. All right.
No Clarence.